Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable. Center Stage.
It's been said that once you've lived in Mumbai and made it your home, no other place will be good enough. And in the heart of the city, there exists a place that promises to make your stay indelibly pleasant and beautiful. The Oberoi Group, founded in 1934, is synonymous the world over for providing the right blend of service, luxury and quiet efficiency. Overlooking the mighty Arabian Sea, the city's expansive skyline bears the elegant Oberoi Mumbai Hotel, situated at the tipping point of the city's commercial heartland, Marine Drive, which is just minutes away from some of the biggest tourist attractions that the city has to offer. The hotel combines the best historical and contemporary architecture in its magnificent build and design, which is reflective in every nook and corner of this world-class property.
When I came back to India, my father said that, what have you learnt? And I told him what I had learnt. At that time, there was an institution called, a magazine called Institutional Investor, and that rated hotels worldwide. None of the Indian hotels were rated. So he said to me, why don't you build a hotel and run it so that we can be rated? Incidentally, the Institutional Investor has rated the Oberoi Mumbai as the best hotel in the world.
Being the first Indian hotel to be featured on the list of world's best hotels for the year 2014, the Oberoi Mumbai was voted number 1 in the world by leading global financial magazine Institutional Investor USA.
I was very young, didn't understand planning and even reading drawings. But I was involved with the architect. I spent a lot of time with him. I was also involved in what is now the Trident Mumbai. After the Trident opened, we got a piece of land next door. And my father said to me, he said, Bombay is very important as a commercial center. Why don't we build another hotel here? So that's how the Oberoi Mumbai was conceived. We spent 2 or 3 years in designing that hotel. Fortunately, that hotel is well received by our customers.
The Oberoi Mumbai's magnificence can be experienced with just a step into the hotel's chic lobby, replete with a 14-level atrium.
Winning the award, the Best Hotel of the World award by Institutional Investor is really delightful. I think it's a reward for the entire team, which puts in so much effort, and they in taking care of our guests and looking into the small requirements on a day-to-day basis. So this is truly a reward for all the work that goes in to running this place, and it's a moment of pride. We are delighted.
The hotel boasts of 287 luxurious guest rooms, including 73 suites, notorious for their breathtaking sea view. Every need and comfort is catered to, including access to the latest technologies, all dedicated to making one stay at the Oberoi Mumbai memorable. The Golconda and Kohinoor presidential suites in particular are epitomes of the lavish havens that have hosted the likes of Bill Clinton, Steven Spielberg, Michael Jackson, Harold McGraw and Satya Nadella.
I've been visiting the Oberoi for I think over 35 years now. So, for me it's always been literally like a second home. And when people treat you like you're at home, then you really don't hesitate to come back. So I wouldn't really say there's any one thing that's always had me coming back. What I would say is that I've always viewed the Oberoi as being literally the gold standard in terms of world-class hospitality. And there are many different things that you always think about, whether it's the personalized service, whether it's the attention to detail. But I think if there is one thing that I would really point to, it's the people, right? It's the people that I've had the pleasure to interact with over literally 35 years, and I think the unique quality that they have is they always make you feel very special.
Coming up on the other side, enchanting hues of the Oberoi hospitality are revealed as we take a tour of their restaurants and spas. Stay tuned. Gracious, glorious and grand, the Oberoi Mumbai is the best bet for business and leisure travellers.
Food and beverage is a field which is constantly evolving. You should be able to read the trends sooner than anybody else does. I think what's important is to listen to our guests all the time. They travel a lot. They've come from various parts of the country. They have a lot of inputs to give you. And the important part is to keep your ear to the ground and listen to them. Listen to our team members who interact with them a lot more. Have the chefs really, pushing themselves to learn more. There's a whole world out there from where you can learn through the internet medium or through books or whatever, and inculcate a sense of passion where you want to do better and better every time. So keep looking out for new ingredients. Keep looking out for new menu trends or new food trends from across the world, which are really driving customers. Watch what good restaurants all over the world are doing, which you're not doing, and keep raising the bar. So it's important for you to introduce new things which the others are not doing.
The Oberoi Mumbai offers delightful dining experiences at its 3 vibrant restaurants, a fabulous lounge and an upbeat bar. The Indian restaurant Zia is curated meticulously by 3 Michelin-starred chef Vineet Bhatia, who swears by his dictum, unapologetically Indian, uncompromisingly Indian. Taking inspiration from India's vibrant cuisines, Chef Bhatia combines his passion for food with high quality and pure Indian taste.
I think industry is such about hospitality. It's about looking after people. What do people need? And I think when you come into the Oberoi here, or the group, or into Zia, the whole ethos has been to actually give them a sense of feeling that they have a great meal, a great ambience and a great setup. Detailing is very, very important. I think it's the finer things which are much more important than the bigger things eventually. So we go into in-depth of understanding the guest profile who come to the restaurants or who come and stay in the hotels. What do they desire? These guests are from all walks of life, from international as well as people who live in India, and they have certain expectations. And we have to go beyond expectations and deliver. Because that is what makes their stay and their meal very memorable. Every dish which you create or which you actually give out to your guest, it speaks about yourself more than anybody else. So when the guests come and dine, the team is well aware in the back of the house that every dish they put onto the table to the guest should be like gold. it has to be visually looking good, has to smell good, has to taste good, has to feel good, because you are cooking for the senses. So the whole thing is to actually make sure that the dish, when designed, is strictly followed till the T. When we come on board, what we do is we come every 3 months or every 2.5 months, and we try and rejig the menus, we rejig the standards. What else can be done to make it better? So every dish is again looked at, things are revisited, menu engineering is done, a lot of process goes through in trying to follow up the feedback from the guests to see what is their requirement. And that is the only way you can succeed. You have to be self-critical in a way to analyze to see how you can make yourself better. The self-evaluation is extremely important, because that actually puts you into a way that how much more I need to do, what is my next step, how can I better it. And we are not complacent, we will never stand still. It is always one notch higher, one notch higher, one notch higher. When we opened up here almost 5 years back, everybody said, oh, it's going to be Indian food, contemporary, nobody knows what's done, don't know what's going to happen here. We always say when you eat here at Zia or in the restaurants, you should eat with your eyes closed, it's all Indian. But when you look at it, it looks very modern. But in hardcore, in simple sense, it is India on a plate.
For a taste of Italy, head to Vetro, where authentic Italian cuisine is prepped under the watchful eye of Chef Adriano. Incorporating 3 contrasting tastes in his dishes, Chef Adriano personally handpicks all his ingredients.
We change minimum every season, and what I try to do is use the last ingredient available in India and something new, and I always try to match the menu with the wine we have in Enoteca. We have a beautiful Enoteca with many bottles, in particular from Italy and France. One of the best part of this experience for me is the team, because I work in many parts out of Italy, but this is the most different ever, because the concept of the life is different, the concept of the approach of the work is different, everything is different, and is amazing how when we do, every day we do training, we do many training in pasta, filler pasta like ravioli, spaghetti, we do linguine, every pasta is made, is homemade, and we process the main course with meat and fish, everything is made in-house, and it's amazing how they learn and happy to know something new, like Italian.
For a casual dining affair, indulge at their contemporary chic restaurant, Phoenix. No guest goes back without tasting Phoenix's famous sushi, sashimi and maki rolls. If you're a foodie, you know where to head next. And if these options are not enough, the O-Bar presents a plethora of scrumptious beverages and snacks complemented by scintillating live music. Whereas the Champagne Lounge entices you for a rendezvous with your favorite bubbly on the side.
I think the ethos of this organization is know your client well and serve him most diligently. And I think those 2 key aspects are built around the whole service concept in this institution. In particular, Oberoi Bombay is really the outstanding piece amongst all of the Oberoi hotels. And you know, the reason I say that is because here, and I come here with my family almost every week for lunch and sometimes for dinner, so which means I'm visiting this hotel at least once a week. And the beauty of this organization is that people know you so well. They make it a point to know your likes and dislikes. You know, there's a salad here which I can say is a Vadhwa salad, which my family has created, and which, you know, it doesn't matter whether the key chef is there or not. All the 3 chefs will know which salad I'm asking for. I don't have to describe the ingredients. I come here, I sit on a Sunday afternoon, and they know exactly which bottle of wine I enjoy, and my glass of Gavi the Gavi will be right there.
The The Oberoi's fitness center with its state-of-the-art training equipments are at your service to help de-stress after a long, tiring day. The Oberoi Spa indulges your every sense with its signature treatments. Journey to India, inspired by the ancient healing of Ayurvedic practices. Mumbai Wave, a combination of a hot lava shell massage and a thermal water healing facial, or even a holistic Oberoi massage therapy. All are exclusively designed to help you revive your mind. On the other side, we give you a glimpse of some of Oberoi Mumbai's aesthetic and unique aspects. Stay tuned. Oberoi Mumbai's journey to become the best hotel in the world was recently commemorated by Institutional Investor USA.
The best thing that stands out at the Oberoi Mumbai is, I think, the team. This is something I've learned over the years from our chairman, Mr. Oberoi. He's always mentioned that it's so important hiring the right people. We lay a lot of emphasis on hiring the right people, training them, inducting them into the organization's values and organization dharma. I think that's really the key to success. You can build a beautiful hotel, the hardware can be very nice, but if the service delivery is not up to the mark, no guest is going to come back. So time and again, the delivery is done by people. Our business is all about the right kind of people. That's the biggest asset that we have. We lay a lot of emphasis on the right recruitment, the right training, engaging with the team members, empowering them to take decisions, because that really delivers quick, prompt service rather than, somebody having to go and check about everything. So these are small things which make a very big difference.
One of the characteristic qualities that sets Oberoi apart from its competitors is the personal touch that the hotel offers all its guests. One such facility is the all-women service for the lady travelers staying at the hotel. A personal lady butler, lady driver and a lady concierge are at your service 24/7 to help make your stay comfortable and pleasant.
When I come to the Oberoi in Mumbai, it's like coming home. It's familiar. Little things which are actually big things which people have noticed and seen through. So for example, when I would come in, I would always move the vase from the writing desk onto the side table. And I never asked anyone to move it, but lo and behold, the next time, it was sitting on the side table. So the staff checking me in, noticing these things, making sure that the room is rearranged in a way which I had quite, done without even realizing myself that is what I was doing. Really tells you how observant the staff is. I have traveled all over the world, stayed in some of the best hotels in the world, and I cannot think of a single hotel that gives a service like the Oberoi does. It truly is not just world class, but super world class. Lots of other little experiences, a broken shoe before an important conference, and the young butler, who was a lady, ran around and she actually went across to the cobbler across the road. I learned later, and in 15 minutes had fixed my shoe, so I actually had my shoes back on and in time for the conference. So it's the resourcefulness, the way every member of the staff comes forward as a team to work, which is truly remarkable.
New additions to the Oberoi's repertoire are the brand new and elegant resident and cigar lounges, exclusively catering to the resident guests of the hotel, making the Oberoi experience a little more special.
I've been visiting the Oberoi, I would say, for the last about 16 years since we've been back in India. And I think for us as a family, it's a regular feature on the weekends. And as professionals, both when I worked at Citigroup and now at KKR, it's a regular place where we meet clients. I think the most important thing, at least from my perspective, that I find at the Oberoi is just the sense of familiarity that we have developed with the Oberoi. But I think more interestingly, it is the familiarity that the staff has developed with people like us.
An institution of world-class hospitality in itself, the Oberoi continues to add more jewels to its crown by extending newer and better services to its guests while keeping speed with the latest trends and innovations. A wise man once said, "Hospitality is not just about visual or culinary pleasantness, but about helping hearts connect." And so the Oberoi's warm and welcoming aura awaits your visit. Experience the skill and art of their service firsthand as they take you on an unforgettable journey.
Centrestage. Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.